G'day guys, Steve Morgan here, Australian Bass Tournaments. We've just finished the 2019 Daiwa BREAM Australian Open, Australia's premier lure fishing event. Plenty of cash, plenty of prizes, held on Sydney Harbour for 2 days and the Hawkes River for 1 day. Jamie McKeown, you were sitting second after day one, second after day two, then you lifted a place. On day three, mate, how does it feel to have won the title?
Mate, I don't think it's set in yet. Like it's slowly sinking in, but yeah, it's a surreal feeling, that's for sure. It's one, you know, the Oz Open and Grand Final. It's just a format of, they're two separate things that you both want to win, but the format of the Oz Open, it's just you versus the other anglers. There's no non-boater, so it's just yourself and catching the fish.
Now, the two arenas, let's talk about the places you fished. It's Sydney Harbour. You set up camp down on the reef. I think it's called the Sow and Pigs, down near the harbour entrance.
Yep.
And you milked it like no one has milked it before. How did you do it?
Mate, I threw Cranka Crabs for Tuesday. I actually found it on pre-fish day. I wanted to fish the wedding cakes more than the reef, and I went there and got a couple of fish off the wedding cakes, and then I saw the reef and I thought, oh, that looked really good for top water. And as I didn't know how far out the reef came, so I went in there on my electric and I thought, oh, it's a bit deep for top water. I threw a crab well before the reef and pulled a 33 forker or something like that, and I thought, yeah, this is all right. And I went around the backside and pulled another 30-something forker, so I didn't even get to throw top water on it. So yeah, it was Tuesday. I milked it, but I wouldn't say I overfished it. I managed it a lot. I took a lot of time in between what I was doing, and like I was really slow at doing everything on Tuesday, just because I knew I didn't want to smash the spot. So yeah, the reef it's not huge, so I just kept, like, every 15 minutes I'd move another 20 metres along the reef and just do a big circle around it, probably 3 or 4 times a day.
Now, you were fishing the Cranka Crab in heavy olive, it looks like, and are they original ones, or do they have your paint job on them?
No, these are original ones. I threw mostly olive, a couple of home painted ones, and a spotted one.
This one's taken a bit of punishment, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I haven't got too many olives left now after this weekend. But yeah, both of these ones, I think this one was a 39 fork, and you can see the hook on that one's just been destroyed, and that was a 36 or a 37. So yeah, they love them. What
did you throw them on? You got a rod and reel there. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Okay. So just recently I've started using the Archer series, the 691 for the crabs. And to be honest, like, I've always liked a longer rod, so I got my hands off these ones off Josh at Samaki, and they're now my favourite crab rod. It's a really fine line between having a rod that's got enough guts to pull one out of some country, and it's got to have a little bit of give in the tip, because I find if you have a really stiff rod, you're going to pull hooks on the fish all the time. So it's perfect. I was using the Akuta Blackhawk 2 2000 reel, and that's 8-pound Suffolk's coastal line.
They're a big sponsor of ABT nowadays, and they make a good braid, don't they?
Yeah. I've just recently got on board with Suffolk, so mate, I'm really impressed. This is probably the first real test it's had, and it didn't let me down all weekend. And I was fishing some pretty ordinary ground, and yeah, it was good.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the final weigh-in. Ross Cannizzaro weighed 4.98 kilos. They hit the button, and the weights didn't change. What did that make you feel like?
Pretty good, actually. Mate, it was yeah. When I saw his bag, I thought, yeah, he's got it. He's finally got one, sort of thing. And yeah, it was an awesome feeling. Yeah, because I knew I was just in front of Ross yesterday after he had a good day yesterday. So yeah, it just sort of stayed the same overnight, I guess. So I'll take it.
There you go. Like, the Australian Open is always an event of stamina. You have to fish for 3 days and bring good bags in for those 3 days to take home the title. So, Jamie, you're $5,000 richer. You've got a perennial trophy to take home for a year, and you've got a great little Joey Urquhart take-home trophy, mate. Anyone else you'd like to thank?
Mate, I'd like to thank my family at home and all you guys at ABT, Jimmy, Nicole, you. Like, I set it up on stage. It's amazing how long you guys are up at night cutting videos, editing, and then you still have to rig your rods and put your batteries on charge and all that other stuff that we all think it's going to take hours to do. You have all sorts of work to do as well, so it's amazing. I can't thank you enough.
No, all good. This is Steve Morgan checking out for all of the results and all the links to the stuff that we have made, www.abt.org.au.